Hello and welcome to this O&DR Modurol video, XK180 recreation, Banham plus XGS. This is video 183 in our series of XK8 videos. Strictly speaking, this isn't XK8 related, but it's a very close cousin. Paul Banham and his company made kit cars from 1970 till 2004, including the XJS-S, which was also based on the XJS underbody and mechanicals. As I say, it wasn't the nicest looking car, but he had a lot more success with the looks of the XK180 kit car. Jaguar's XK180 concept car was created to celebrate 50 years of the XK line. The Special Vehicle Operations Department within Jaguar shortened a standard XKR and created a modern D-type looking car. It was actually shown at the Paris Motor Show in 1999. It had an AJ V8 supercharged engine producing up to 450 bhp in a tuned form, and it basically showcased the skills of Jaguar and the Special Vehicles Operation team or department. This particular car was built in 1990 and it sold in September 2022 for £25,000 via Car and Classic auction website. In this video we're going to break it down into several sections: the exterior, interior, engine, wheels and underbody, and finally a comparison of the original and the kit car. Exterior then first. It was professionally built by Jaguar Restoration Company. It's a very rare recreation, as we said. It's made of high quality set of Banham GRP panels, glass reinforced plastic panels. It's significantly lighter than its original XJS bodywork. The weight loss upgrades the power to weight ratio quite considerably. The car structure has to be significantly strengthened due to the deletion of the roof and the roof structure, but the XK180 silhouette can be clearly seen. It has the twin rear deck speed humps and the wide rear spoiler, which match exactly the XK180. Its quality looking rear lights look LED as the originals were. However, the stick-on rear reflectors do look a bit out of place. I think I'd take them off as soon as I got the car home. It has a standard twin exit exhaust of the period, but I think it could do with a bit more enhancement. I'm pretty sure the original XK180 had much nicer looking exhaust, and they stuck out a bit further if I can remember correctly. It does also share the same rear spoiler that was needed to improve the aerodynamics, and it has an extremely large rear deck and luggage compartment lid. The deck incorporates a racing style fuel filler, and the rollover hoops are installed for practicality and safety. It is a no-compromise roadster. It doesn't have a fabric roof or a removable hardtop. You're open to the elements. And it definitely needs nicer exhaust trims. Keep coming back to that. You can actually see, I think, the LED bulbs in the rear lamps. I think they are LED. It has a very, very muscular haunches. The swooping, flowing body lines run from front to back. It is a really nice, smooth shape. It does have the same 5-spoke 20-inch alloy wheels as the original car. They are staggered BBS Paris split rim wheels. It also is shod with low-profile Pirelli P0 tyres. Just the job. It does have a large bonnet clamshell design. On top of that, there's a pair of multiple bonnet vents to help with engine cooling. There's a small power bulge in the middle of the bonnet, as per the XK180 original. It does actually have the same central bonnet hump as shared with the XK8, X100 and other XK line cars. It's very beautiful from every angle. You wouldn't think this was a GRP body car. That's got quite a good, nice mirror finish to the paint. You can't see any ripples. It's a timelessly classic shape. It does actually have the lower front lip spoiler that also aids with the aerodynamics of the car. Again, practicality rather than looks. Moving on to the interior. It has a sports 2-seat interior without a fixed roof, as we said. The leather door inners have the classic pull cord lock release. It's quite novel. It has a distinctive mint and cream leather upholstery, as per the prototype. It's not by accident, it's that colour. It has fixed bucket seats with 4-point harnesses. There's a very wide outer sill, and you can see there the location of the handbrake is on the right hand side of the driver's seat, as per all these cars, Jaguar cars. It has mint green carpets. There's a unique dashboard design using the standard XJS steering wheel, which does look a bit out of place, but does add some practicality, and it has retained the airbag. It has silver inserts to the dashboard and the gear surround. The passenger side footwell is also fully carpeted. It does retain the standard Jaguar XJS gear lever for the 5-speed manual box, and also retains the XJS clocks and warning lights. It does really need a bit of TLC. The lower trim finishes missing around the warning button. Also around the light switch. Again, a nice finishing plate will cover the fabric gaps. It has quite a few auxiliary gauges, and the carpets run behind the seats as well, although there's very little room for storage in this car. As I say, it's contrasting interior. Again, the passenger side door also has a pull cord door release, and the driver's footwell is carpeted. The front windscreen is supported by the cropped A-pillars. It's a very, very nice place to be, albeit not the greatest colour. The dash is secured with exposed stainless steel screws, which isn't the best implementation. Moving on to the engine. Lifting the camshell reveals the engine compartment. It's very good access to the engine bay. It does have the Jaguar AJ6 3.6 litre straight 6 from the donor XJS. It's a smooth and reliable engine. There's signs of mild tuning with a K&N carbon filter. It has a nice bit of finishing with a stainless steel exhaust manifold cover. Obviously the diagonal strut braces to give greater rigidity to the strut towers. It's very clean and tidy, and there's no signs of leaks in this engine bay. It's only got a single fan. Obviously there's no need for air conditioning in this open top. The inlet manifold here with the electronic fuel injection, so quite modern injection. It's a very well organised engine bay for this type of vehicle. It has a very large rear compartment housing the fuel tank, the battery, etc. There's easy access to the fuel filter, you can see in the centre of the picture. The fuel tank is secured with some very simple but practical straps. The fuel lines are on the right hand side, and it also holds the the 12 volt battery in a small compartment there. Wheels and underbody then. The left hand front wheel here with stainless steel rims as per BBS spec of the period, with some sport brake calipers, but the discs look very small. The left hand rear, you can't even see the brake discs through these wheels. I know the wheels are big, but you should be able to see the calipers and the brake discs. The right hand rear is the same. The alloy wheels are in very, very good condition, but you can just about see the brake caliper here. It's possibly a Brembo brake caliper, but the discs on this car are very, very small, not really in keeping with this XK180 look, if you would. This is the left-hand side of the underbody. It's fully undersealed. It's looking very clean under here. You can see the front exhaust pipe, the X pipe. It's going to be loud. This car's going to be loud. You've got some mid exhaust mufflers, and you can see bits of the rear suspension. More rear suspension here. It's going to have inboard brakes at the back, due to being XJS. So the comparison then. So with the Recreation, you're getting a straight six manual gearbox, which is very handy. It's going to be a nice package that you're going to be able to access all the power from that smooth straight six engine. However, it's got extremely small brakes. I think it's going to struggle to stop, to be honest. But who am I to say? It does have the practicality of rollover hoops and wing mirrors, which isn't on the concept car. In comparison to the concept, that was based on, as I say, the V8 supercharged engine. It was an auto gearbox, albeit with the first implementation of paddle shifts. It has extremely big brakes as per the Brembo brake package. I think it's 355mm diameter front discs with 4-pot calipers. But the actual rest of the spec is very basic. No wing mirrors, no rollover hoops. But as you can see there, these very nice rear exhaust tips. Moving to the interior, the comparison, you can see the 4-spoke wheel on the Recreation, which is retained from the XJS, which is not really in keeping with this car. As you can see, the Concept had a 3-spoke steering wheel with no safety and no airbag, albeit the XJS steering wheel does have an airbag, so it is a bit more safe. The actual dash on the Recreation is a painted silver, whereas the concept car had a machine stainless steel dash and center console. And obviously with the kit car, it retains all the XJS switchgear and controls to make it easier to implement. Obviously on the concept, it was a bit more high tech. You've got toggle switchgear, bespoke controls, and the first implementation, as I say, of the paddle shift of the automatic box. So overall, this kit car, or this copy of an XK8, or it's an XK180, might not be perfect, but it's definitely a good practical classic, especially for that bargain price of 25 grand. In my opinion, it does need a few things tidying up to bring it up to a different level. Exhaust tips, the interior, little bits and pieces, the steering wheel. Not big money, could get this car to be a lot nicer looking. Oh, and obviously the brakes need it needs a big brake upgrade, in my humble opinion. Anyway, thanks to Car and Classics for all their photographs and selling this car. It's a real definite one-off. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe for more XK8 videos.